everybody? Okay, we got the microphone on? Good. All right, my name is Brent Goff. I'm going to be your moderator again today. It's good to see so many people here with us as we begin day 2 of the CeBIT India Global Conferences. How many of you were here yesterday? Oh, good. Very good. All right, so it was a good day, wasn't it? I mean, we had Infosys, IBM, Vodafone here on stage. Did any of you attend the panel discussion on social media and government? Any of you see that? I mean, that was fascinating. Let me ask you, how many of you are using social media to communicate about what you're seeing here at CeBIT? I mean, a fair amount. Twitter, Facebook, I mean, that's what we talked about yesterday. It's huge. We've got another exciting day planned for you. I'm sure also maybe some of you heard about what happened yesterday in outer space, about the spaceship landing on the comet. Did you guys see that? I mean, that was really big news. Well, you know, if you look at it, the topic there is also transport. And transport is making headlines every day. And today what we want to do is we want to bring the topic of transport down to earth. How many of you used a car to get here today? See, that's why it took me so long to get here, because everyone was on the highway at the same time. Traffic, obviously, is a big issue today. Well, we're all part of the transport industry, and we're all impacted by the changes in it. And it makes sense then that we spend some time focusing on how IT and transport are literally colliding and changing the way we get from A to B. So this morning, it's my pleasure then to introduce a man who is ready to turn the ignition, or as he says, pull the lever, as a key to success in the IT and transport world, and he's going to do that through the eyes of Daimler. So please let me welcome the Chief Information Officer at Daimler Trucks, Buses, and Vans, Mr. Helmut Schütt. Give him a big round of applause, everybody. Welcome, good morning.
So, good morning, everybody. It's a great pleasure for me to be here. So, my name is Helmut Schütt. I'm a CEO at Daimler, responsible for Daimler Trucks, Buses, and Vans. I will talk in the next 30 minutes about the role of IT at Daimler and show how IT is really a key lever for success in our company. So, before I start with my presentation, let's start with a short movie to show you what Daimler is about.
Breaker 19, Breaker 19, Albuquerque, Cha-Cha calling. Come on.
Dreaming of faraway places, sun is wherever we go. Living is a big adventure. To flow. Future is what you will make it. Stars will ignite your way home. So take on whatever you dream of. Luck is where your heart may roam. Because of you, I am free, 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 free. Because of you, I believe in you.
So you see we have very nice and attractive products in all product ranges. So I will talk in the next half an hour about the following topics. So I will start to give you some more introduction about Daimler, to inform you about the company, then talk about IT and the IT strategy which we have, then focus on SMAC as business and IT enabler, talk about digital life, and at the end I will inform you more concretely what are we doing here at MBRDI in our IT area there. So let's start with Daimler. So you have seen already the different products in all the product ranges. So Daimler is really a global automotive company, one of the big players. And we have 5 divisions. The biggest one is Mercedes-Benz Cars. So I think you know Mercedes-Benz, the premium car brand. In the Mercedes car division, we also have Smart as a brand. So this is the biggest division which we have with a revenue of about 65 billion euro in 2013. Then we have Daimler Trucks, where I'm responsible for as CIO, with a revenue of about approximately 32 billion euro. Here we have Mercedes-Benz as well as a brand in Europe and Latin America. We have Freightliner and Western Star, mainly in the NAFTA area. We have Fuso and Bharat-Benz in Asia, Bharat-Benz with our new plant in Chennai here in India. And we have the van business with about 10 billion euro. We have Daimler Buses, also with Mercedes as a brand, etc., and Thomas Built Bus. And we have Daimler Financial Services to support the business in all the areas and especially in financing. So Daimler is a global organization. We have approximately 275,000 employees worldwide, so we can say we are truly global. We have a big footprint in Europe, but also we have a strong presence in NAFTA, in Latin America, and also in Asia. And we are growing, and we are especially growing in Asia. IT, with its approximately 7,200 employees, is also truly global. We are close to the business. We are in all the locations where the business is, and we are also present in all the regions. And here on the left columns you can always see the total number of employees in the certain regions, and the right column here is the number of employees we have in the area of IT. So let's talk about IT. I start with that to give you an information how IT is organized at Daimler. So first of all, Daimler's IT organization is supporting the whole business with all the business divisions. We have a central IT organization with dedicated responsibilities to the business divisions. So there is one CIO responsible for Mercedes-Benz Cars. I'm responsible for the truck business, for commercial vehicles, trucks, buses and vans. And then we have one responsible for financial services, for finance, controlling and procurement, and also for HR. And we have several cross functions which support all the different IT areas. So for example, cross functions and chief technology officer. We have one responsibility to build up our SAP and roll out shared services. We have IT infrastructure and operations worldwide in one responsibility, supporting all the different areas, and also global information security is centrally organized, but also with local responsibilities in the different areas. So our international IT network supports the business globally and locally. IT is really the nervous system of Daimler, and IT really supports all our processes, whether it's engineering, production, sales, from finance controlling to HR, and also not to forget the IT infrastructure plays an important role to support collaboration and communication within the company, but also with all our external partners and our customers. So IT is available 24/7, 365 days a year. So there might be a holiday in one country, but in other countries people are working, and we have to have the services all the time available all over the year at any time. To give you some information, facts and figures about the size we are talking about. So we are talking about 170,000 PCs worldwide, so including desktops and notebooks. We talk about 210,000 mailboxes, which we serve and support, and we talk about more than 25,000 servers, which are in our data centers. So here, this is our mission statement from the IT, and here you see it's called We Drive It, or We Drive IT. Yeah, you can say it both ways. We drive IT for the business. So we are really there to support the business, and we defined our mission in form of a pyramid, and let's start from the bottom to the top, and the bottom are the people. So the people, they are the basement of everything. So the knowledge of the people, the motivation, the engagement of the people, they really they are the ground, and they are the foundation of everything. Without the people, we are not really able to add value and to do our job in a good way, and we are not able to support the business as it is needed. So this is really important, and we drive IT here as a global team, and we really want to have motivated and competent and diverse people and bring them together that we can really add value for the company. The second level is stability and security. So it is really important that our systems are stable, that they are available. If the systems are not running, this will directly impact the business. So there will be an immediate impact, for example, in our plants or in sales or engineering or wherever, when the systems are not available. So high availability is one of the key requirements which we have there. But it's not only stability, it's also, we also need to make sure that we have a secure environment, and that we secure our intellectual property there, that we take care of information security, and also that we work towards a green corporate IT environment. But also stability and security is not enough. So the next level comes, and this is efficiency. So we also have to make sure that our systems are running on a competitive cost position. So we have to provide cost-efficient IT solutions on benchmark level that we are really, let's say, seen as a valuable partner there. The next level is effectiveness. So here, this is the question, how much do we really help efficiency on the business side with good IT solutions? And also there the question is, what do we do? So here we have a strong portfolio process in place to make sure that we take the decisions, the right decisions. Where do we invest money in IT to really make sure that we do the right things? So we cannot do all at the same time, that's clear. So we do not have the resources to do everything. But here the key question is, what are the most important things which have to be done, and with what do we create the highest business value? The highest level here on the pyramid is revenue, and this is this area where IT really enables the business to get additional business opportunities, to get new business opportunities which are not possible without IT. So IT is really the key driver to get these things realized. So here we talk about IT solutions along the whole value chain, where we add value to the business and to the customer, and especially when we talk about new areas, when we talk about mobility, car IT, services around customers and car IT. So this is something which is only possible with IT. So there really IT plays a very important role. And our goal is to work to have, let's say, the lower levels really under control, to have this really stable and running well, and to focus more on the higher levels to make sure that we increase the value which IT delivers to the company and at the end to the customer as well. Let's have a look what are our strategic fields of action, and we have 6 out of that. Some you have already seen before in the mission statement, so we have them again here because we have to continuously work on that. So you cannot say, let's say it's done and we can only concentrate on other areas, so we have to continuously work on that. So as we have seen before, employee focus is really also very important here. So we work on new forms of collaboration in a global network, in a global environment, and also the IT team here in India plays an important role, and we have to find the best collaboration between the teams in the different locations and in the different regions. And also we want to provide an attractive workplace for our employees which supports collaborative working. Also here we have stability, security, secure our intellectual assets. That's also important, and this is something especially when you look about information security. So there we have to do some work, so in order to make sure that we protect our intellectual assets. Efficiency is something which is not disappearing. This is always in the game. So there is a lot of competition on the business side and also cost pressure on the IT side. So we have to continue to work on really get more cost efficient, work on continuous improvements, drive costs down, to get money, to get the possibility to really invest into new things and invest especially in new innovations. The next is customer focus. I think this is really something which is very, very important. So we really have to understand better who is our customer and to have direct contact and direct exchange with our customer and have an integrated view on our customer and really accompany our customer over the complete customer life cycle, and there IT also plays a very important role. The next is agile business enabling. So this is more something which is internally focusing on the IT. So we have a lot of demands coming from the business side, and we have to further develop our organization to get more agile in software development, that we are able to deliver solutions faster than we have done this in the past. I think this is really important because time is running very, very quickly. There is a lot of change, and we have to really find ways how we can get more agile and how we can get better in that aspect. Here we talk about developing our organization, the IT organization, into an agile organization, using more and more technologies like Scrum, where we develop software in smaller cycles and get very early user feedback and see that we are on the right track and not developing something with a lot of time and effort, and then maybe it was not exactly that what the user or what the customer needed. Last but not least, and I think this is the most important topic, therefore it's here on the top as well, is mobility and car IT. So we really want to enable new business opportunities to support product and process innovations and bring really IT in the car and back-end services together. We need integrated service for customer and car-related IT, and this is obviously not possible without IT, so IT plays a very important role in that. Then we have on the right side digital life, which covers all the different areas. So this is related with everything at the end, and I will take later a little bit more about that. So let's talk about SMAC. So what does SMAC stand for? I think many of you know this abbreviation. So it stands for social, mobile, analytics and cloud. So these are 4 big trends in the IT industry, and we think that these are not only some kind of buzzwords, or this is not only a short hype which will then disappear after some months and cool down. We think that these are really the hot topics, and we are working on them, and we think that really IT can use them as a true business enabler here in that area. So first of all, when we talk about social media, I think that's important. So it has been asked at the beginning already, who uses social media today. I think most of you are using it. We use social media internally, but we also use it externally to communicate with our customers and partners. And I think this will play an even more important role in the future. The next is mobility. So in mobility, I think has 2 aspects. So one is to bring applications to mobile devices that also the users, also within the company, can use mobile devices not only at their desk in their office, that they can use, for example, a tablet in the production line and get data about a machine or about the car which is currently produced, or about the production program and so on. So this is something which really helps the users to improve their processes and to get more efficient on that side. But on the other side, mobile is a very important driver to improve and facilitate the communication between the company and our customers in a different way. And the customers, they expect that we are able to communicate with them not only in the traditional forms with paper mails or whatever. So this is really expected from the customers, and therefore we also, let's say, drive this forward to facilitate the communication with our customers. So when we talk about analytics, big data, so there we have already a lot of data today. So we have a lot of data in our applications. We have a lot of data around in the ecosystem or in social media, but in many cases we do not use it yet. Yeah? So we have it, but the question is, okay, how can we use it in a way which really helps us to come to decisions, to draw conclusions, here we started now to build up our platform for big data based on Hadoop and also IBM SPSS. So that's available. That's also supported intensively by the team here at MBRDI. And now we are working more and more together with the business to really find out real use cases. One thing is to have the technology available. That's fine, but the question is, where can you really use it? Where does it really bring added value to the business, and what can we make out of that? And there we started with the first projects with really good results, and we are now preparing the next phase where we will extend that together with the business. So I think we can really say that data today is the new oil. Yeah? So the oil is, in many cases, it's there. It's just the question how we use it. And also IT, I think, again, plays an important role. So we can really help the business to set up these projects and activities. Also we will build up teams of data scientists who really help to find patterns in the data and help us to come to conclusions and to decisions. Next is cloud. When we talk about cloud, also a very important trend. So one thing is that when you use services in the cloud, one motivation is to have this more cost efficient, yeah, to have lower costs, but this is only one aspect. I think the other aspect, which is also very important, is speed. Yeah? As I said before, agility is important for us. So here, when we use cloud services, so then we can really speed up and we can bring these services much faster into implementation and use them That also means that we are not anymore, let's say, defining all specific requirements which we might have. So that means also use it more as it is, use it more as a standard solution. And if you really do that, and if you do not try to customize or develop many add-on things around it, if you really take it as it is as a standard, then it really helps a lot to speed up. So, digital life. So in the area of digital life, we have 4 fields. So the first one on the left side, on the top, working environment. This is very important that we deliver to our employees a working environment which is really good and supports good collaboration and communication. And the other 3 areas, the other 3 fields, they address themes like mobility and connectivity, so with brand and corporate communication. And as you see in these pictures, this is really done via digital channels. So also on the product side, where we have a lot of functionality in the product and interconnection with internet and other things. And I will talk later more about that. And then we have also new business opportunities and markets, and I will talk about this as well. So digital life for Daimler is really very important, and this is somehow the integrative vehicle that enables new forms of customer service. So let's have a look to that additional services, new services which we have here. So Car2Go, this is our car sharing, which we have now rolled out in 20 big cities worldwide. Movil, this is a mobility platform which gives you the easiest and fastest way when you want to move from A to B. And it doesn't have to be with a car, it can be with public transport, it can be with bicycle or walking or taxi or whatever. So this brings the different transportation modes together. For us, this does not mean that we want to replace our core business to build attractive cars, trucks, vans and buses, but we want to further develop the idea of individual mobility for different demands of our customer. And we see Daimler is getting more and more a mobility service provider, and all this helps us to go into that direction. So, and really, IT is the key to make these things and these concepts work. Without IT, it would definitely not be possible to do that. So Mercedes Me, so this is now very new. This was launched some weeks ago or some months ago, and this is far more than just a new website. It's really a whole new level of individual customer care. So, and under the umbrella or under the roof of Mercedes Me, we have 5 different elements. So we have Move Me, Connect Me, Inspire Me, Finance Me, and Assist Me. And Mercedes Me bundles and provides individual access to all relevant services, informations, and lifestyle offerings Mercedes-Benz has here for our already existing customers, but also for our future customers. And it has digital touch points, and it has also physical touch points in the store, in the retail. So when we talk about Move Me, there we have concentrated and brought together all these mobility services, what I have shown before, this Movil, Car2Go, Mercedes-Benz Rent, Park Together, for example. Then Inspire Me. So this gives information about the world of research and development and business innovations at Daimler. Finance Me, this has to do with tailor-made finance services for the vehicle and for easy access to financial services. The customer can see what kind of financial services for financing, leasing and insurances he can get there. And Assist Me, this has to do with customized services in the after-sales offering with personal and customer tailored services for Mercedes-Benz drivers, after-sales service, vehicle repair, dealer search, dealer contact, and so on. But the heart of all that is Connect Me, what is also here. And I have here an example to show what this means. So with Connect Me, we have now launched with a new C-Class in Europe, in 15 countries in Europe. We have launched that service, and that means the user has then a remote access to the car. So I can remotely connect to my car and get, for example, information about vehicle status. I can check whether the tank is full or empty. I can program heating or climate control. I can also then, for electric vehicles, for example, see the charging or change charging settings and so on. I can have route plannings, accident recovery. I can even, from next year on, this is planned for next year, have remote lock of the doors. So when I'm not sure did I really close my my car when I left, I can remotely log in and close the doors of my car, or even unlock them if necessary. We have other services like vehicle tracking, maintenance management, emergency call system, also very important if an accident happens, or information about the parking place, parking locator, and so on. And also it offers tele-diagnosis, so this is also then something which can be then used to really find out what is the status of the car, is there any problem, and this can also be used by the after-sales service. I think this is a big step forward, and this has started now with a new C-Class and will go on with more products to come. And here again you see what role IT plays. Without IT, this would definitely not be possible. So let's talk about what do we do here at MBRDI, which services do we offer, what is in our shared service portfolio IT at MBRDI. So we have engineering IT services, we have SAP services and rollout, we have infrastructure services, and we have enterprise services and governance. So in the area of engineering, we're doing a lot for the worldwide engineering organization at Daimler, for all divisions, for all brands. This has started already more than 10 years ago, and here we could really benefit with a close proximity with R&D, because we are in the same organization at MBRDI and working very closely together with the R&D team. So in here we have application development, maintenance, test and support for the biggest part of our engineering IT systems, which we use worldwide. And at the beginning when we started, it was a little bit a different approach. At that time it was more some kind of extended workbench. The team here did some pieces, let's say, of the cake, but it did not do the complete end-to-end job. But now in the last years, and also based on good experiences, we gave complete responsibility to the team. So the team here, the engineering IT team, is completely end-to-end responsible for a lot of our engineering IT applications. That means there is nobody anymore in Germany or in other parts of the world. So all our resources and our know-how as well is here with the team at MBRDI. So we have demand management in all the other areas of the world, but the teams takes the demands and implements the systems. We have also then support for CAD, EDM and CAE. The team is doing a lot of engineering application customization. We have some support in workflow solutions, process management, and the last point here, product lifecycle management 2015. This is one of the biggest projects we have at the moment at Daimler. So we are currently changing the heart of our engineering systems. So we are changing the CAD system, and we are migrating from CATIA V5 to Siemens NX. And you can imagine that this is not easy, because the development continues. We cannot tell the engineers, please stop now for some months, we change the system. No, this is not possible. We are at the moment still having both systems, but we are planning now to be completely in NX at the end of March 2015. And the team here supports that. And all the migration of the data which we have, all the data which have been migrated from CATIA V5 to NX, this is completely 100% done here in India. That works really very well. And this will go on for some more time because the migration of the data will also not be completed in April next year. So here we have what we do in the area of SAP and rollout. So this has started a little bit more about 1.5 years ago. And here we bring all our SAP systems to our shared service centers. That means all the development, maintenance support, basis support for our SAP systems worldwide is really done in our shared service centers. We have 3 of them. We have Bangalore. This is by far the biggest. And this is mainly for all the English-speaking countries. We have also one in Istanbul. This is more for German language, with German language support. And we have a very small one in Montvale. This is only for rollout in US. And here we bring over now, step by step, all our application systems. This will take on some more time until we have all our systems here. But we are very well underway. This works really very well. And for rollout, what we build up here is, we call it a rollout factory. That means we really want also to facilitate and to accelerate the rollouts of certain applications in the different regions, in the different countries, by supporting services in the area of migration, testing, and support. Next is infrastructure. So here we deliver global operations services out of the team here at MBRDI. And it's very important that we have to ensure really stable and efficient IT operations. So we deliver services in the area of client management, like, for example, antivirus management, global endpoint security management, remote client management. And we also have a global software packaging factory here. In the area of network and security services, we have the security operation centers there. We manage the data center network from here. And we have a password vault here, and also then data center services. So our biggest data center is in Europe, what we call European data center. And this data center is mainly supported out of India. Yeah, so all the servers are in Germany, but the team steers and monitors all the servers from here, and this really works very well. So last but not least, we also gave now enterprise services to the team. Have a team here to further develop our enterprise platform services, which we have for the whole IT organization. We have Microsoft-based enterprise services for SharePoint. We have identity and access management, which is further developed here. We are developing our backbone tools, which we use for all our IT processes. And we have a so-called ITM operating model. So this is, let's say, the production system of the IT. So this describes how do we do demand management, service delivery, service operations, project management, supplier management, and so on. And also, we have now started to bring over our SAP competence center here to India. So you see, more and more we move services to India, and not only a small piece of that. So the intention is to give really then complete packages and responsibilities to the team here. It works really very well. And it's for me always a pleasure to be here and to talk to the team and to see how motivated they are and how engaged they are. And I think it's working very well. And this really helps us to get better, to come to the next level, and at the end to add value to the customer and to the company. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I think we're not going to give you a set of keys to a new car, but I think we do have a token of appreciation that we wanted to give to you. If we could do that. There we go. There we go.
Okay.
That to you.
Thank you very much.
There you go, right there. There's right there. All right. Thank you very much. Let's give him another round of applause, everybody.
Thank you.